Hey one, AFM Bio Durajo, whatever you're calling me, I'm back. Today we have round 4 of the FIDE World Chess Championships. We have Grandmaster Ding Liren with the white pieces and Grandmaster Gukesh Damaraji with the black pieces. Okay, so yeah, as y'all know, yesterday was a rest day, and today we're back with round 4 of the FIDE World Chess Championships. Here we go. Knight to f3. This is a decent move, but normally when we tell beginners to play the game, we expect them to play e4 or d4, controlling the center. But knight c3 does knight f3 does the same thing. It just controls the e5 pawn, the e5 square. However, don't do this unless you're a grandmaster, international master, or like a master in general. Do not do this. This is not good because you give black a development for a d5 or potentially even just a knight to f6. And, this is fine and all, so here we go. d5, e3. E3 generally isn't the best move, but it's okay here. Your point is e3, d4. Okay, here we go. Knight to f6. This is great. Knight to f6 defends the d5 pawn. It's already defended with the queen, but in case the queen wants to move, knight defends the pawn. b3. Now, this is a little bit okay. This is more like a ready or a modern defense. Ready or modern, and your job is to put the bishop on b2 and just fight for the center, but with just, instead of pushing your pawns, you're going to fight for the center using the bishop and your knights. But okay, here we go. Bishop to f5, bishop to e3. Now you're looking to castle. This is great. Castle kingside, and then you start pushing your pawns and get the king away from the center is always it's always welcomed. We have h6. h6 prevents this knight to g5 tactics. So here we go. You normally don't do this. You don't play, bishop to a3, but okay, bishop to a3 isn't terrible, but again, normally when you do this, you want to put your bishop on b2, then a3. But okay, here we go. Knight b to d7. Great, you're bringing your knight and centralizing, but again, at some point, you're going to have to open this up and bring your dark-squared bishop into the game. But okay, here we go. Castles. And we get e6. Great, so with e6, now you're looking to just trade off bishops, maybe bring the rook with rook takes f8, and then castle queenside, which is, okay, yeah, if you castle queenside, you're going to have a war. Okay, here we go. A bishop takes f8, knight takes f8, so you still have castling chances now, but okay, now we have c4, and knight goes back to knight f to d7. Okay, knight to c3, castles, c takes d, c takes d5, e takes d5, and we have b4. Great, you're gaining center on the queen's. You're gaining space on the queen side, and okay, you're looking to expand towards the queen side. Okay, we got c6 defending the d5 pawn. You have a connect 3. Knight to d4. Bishop drops. Now this is great. You do not want to. Normally, you don't want to trade the knight for the bishop. So bishop drops back to h7. Beautiful. Okay. Queen to b4. Queen to b3. Knight to e5. a4. Okay, so you have gained all of the queen side. The queen side is now yours. Rook to c8. a5, you're expanding. Great. Then we have b6. Knight drops to f3. looking to trade. Knight takes f3, bishop takes f3, and we have d4. Knight drops to e2, d takes e3, d takes e3. So now this queen is great. Now this queen's open. Now you have gained control of the entire d file. But okay, here we go. Bishop to e4, rook to d1, danger levels, queen to e7, bishop takes e4, knight takes e4, and we have a takes b6. A takes b6, knight to c3, rook f d8, knight takes e4, queen takes e4, and this is always good to do. You want to make a loft for your king, so h3. Now you have spaces to put the king on h2 if ever needed. Okay, here we go. We got c5, rook takes d8, rook takes d8, and b takes c5, b takes c5, rook to c1, queen to e5, queen to c2, rook to d5, g3, f5, king g2, king h7, queen to c4, queen to d6, e4, rook to e5, e takes f5, rook takes f5, and queen to e4, queen to d5, queen takes d5, rook takes d5. Okay, so yes, black now has a passed pawn, but it's hard to move this pawn. So we got king to f3, king to g6, king to e4, rook to d4 check, king drops to e3, and rook goes back to d5. Oh, and this is where they repeat moves. Okay, great. We repeat moves on move from move 38. So okay, that's fine. But okay, up to move 38, we had a great game. And again, even Stockfish says this game is just a dead draw. These guys had insane prep here. This is amazing. But yeah, so now the point score is 2-2. 2 points for Gukesh, 2 points for Ding. They are tied neck and neck. So now, we'll see how round 5 goes. Other than that, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this recap. Yeah, and don't forget to subscribe. Comment down who you want to win. I'm rooting for Gukesh. And yeah, here we go. Thank you guys so much for watching. Goodbye.